Hello everyone. So again, apologies for the late video and everything. I've just been kind of lazy for the last couple of weeks or so. But anywho, just as a recap, it's August right now, and so far I've just been catching up on art projects. I'll be showing you a few pictures at the end of this video just to see what's coming around. So check out for that. But yeah, most of August, I haven't really been planning out much adventures yet. I've been catching up a lot about my reading though, so I just finished with the Inheritance series by Christopher Paglioni. This had to do with the Eragon series. Finally finished book 4, and it was pretty good, you know, pretty good fantasy stuff. If you like dragons and wars and all that, I do recommend that. Now I'm starting to read the Hunger Games series. Just started, so I'm looking forward to that as well. It gives me good reading material for August and September coming up. Yeah. So other than that, nothing's been too eventful. August is moving by pretty fast actually, so I just can't wait. September's coming around. Yeah. Something new in my life. Maybe you've all heard of grammar Nazis. I've been referred to as a grammar Nazi by some of my friends because I do constantly fix my texting mistakes on phones, in messages, emails, such as that. So I'm quite persistent about that. And so somebody posted on Facebook, a buddy of mine, and I have a sneaky suspicion it was a jab at me, about grammar Nazis and having an OCD problem, which I think is just laughable. But they say that grammar Nazis have an OCD problem, which is called the GPS, which is Grammar Pedantic Syndrome. So I figured, since this whole thing came up and, you know, a little bit about grammar Nazis, I decided to do a definition about it for you guys. So here is pedantic. I do so like definition time. Gives me something to do during the day. Anywho, what's today's word? Pedantic. Alright then. Means ostentatious in one's learning, or overly concerned with minute details, or formalisms, especially that in teaching. Well, it was either that or another word that I was thinking of today, what I heard along the way, but I don't think you want to know what it is. Well, what was the other word that you were thinking of? Oh, the other word? It was breasticles. Also, the Urban Dictionary definition of pedantic is the nitpickery of the English language that drives the less detail-orientated insane, often mistaken as a tool to impress others when in fact it is annoying. Hence, if you're a grammar Nazi, you're not going to have a lot of people who like you, because every time you correct their stupidity and their inability to actually, you know, properly do the English language, they're going to find you annoying. Alright, boys and girls, it's time for that wonderful moment we all love. It's called Instant Karma Time. My favorite. Just as a recap, as an instant karma thing, the other day I was on the train heading out to the city. It's usually quite full around like between 11 to 3, just because people are on and about going to the city for lunch, partying, whatever. But it got quite busy, and I was sitting in my seat, and there was an old lady who was there, and she seemed a little bit flustered. She had a suitcase with her and stuff, so I offered her my seat. She seemed really pleased with that, and she smiled and said thank you very much to me, and it made me feel good as a person. So I've done that a few times before in my travels, and I recommend you to just, you know, give up your seat for the elderly or anybody who is carrying a lot of stuff. It'll merely make their day. So that's another thing. Instant karma. Today's page is this one. Give yourself a pat on the back. Wow, well that one's pretty damn good. So, you know, when you do a good job, well done and everything, and there's nobody there to pat you on the back, don't worry about it. Give yourself a pat on the back. Tell yourself you did a good job. So to end this video here, I mentioned to you in the last video that I had a secret to tell you all, and this is pretty much it. Are you ready for it? My secret is actually going to wait for a little bit. But I will give you a hint. The big hint to my secret is that it involves Australia. I know. You didn't think to expect that now, did you? That my secret involved Australia, and I live in Australia. Get it? You get it. Anyways, see you guys.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shot me down. Seasons came and changed the time. When I grew up I called him mine. He would always laugh and say, remember when we used to play? Bang, bang, I shot you down. Bang, bang, you hit the ground. Bang.
Be a source of love. That would have been a good one too.